Hello, my friend. Welcome to the Slow English Podcast. I'm Kevin. Have you ever felt lost in a new place? Maybe in a big city or in a small town? Well, don't worry, because today I will teach you some important words like street, crosswalk, map, and traffic light, all in a slow, simple story. And at the end, you will feel more confident to ask for help and understand the answer too. So, are you ready for the story? Let's do it. Let's start with a short story. I will stop and explain the new words. Yesterday, I was in a new city. I wanted to go to the museum, but I didn't know the way. I opened my map, a picture that shows streets and places, but I was still confused. So I walked to the corner of the street and asked a man, "Corner means the place where two streets meet. Street is a road in a town or city. Excuse me, can you help me?" He smiled and said, "Of course. Go 2 blocks straight, past the intersection with the traffic light." Block means the space between two streets. Straight means to go forward, not turn. Intersection is where 2 or more roads cross. Traffic light is the red, yellow, and green lights that control cars. Then, he said, you'll see a crosswalk. The museum is across from the bank. Crosswalk is a place where people walk across the street. Across from means on the other side of the street. I asked, "Is it near or far?" Near means close, not far away. Far means a long distance away. He said, "It's very near, just a 2-minute walk." "Thank you," I said. As I walked, I looked at every sign, something that gives information or directions. I saw one that said, "Museum, this way." I followed the directions, the words that tell you how to go somewhere, and found it. It was next to a coffee shop. That means very close to the coffee shop, and behind a big white building, meaning at the back of the building. Perfect. Now I will read the story again. This time, try to remember what each word means. Yesterday, I was in a new city. I wanted to go to the museum, but I didn't know the way. I opened my map, but I was still confused. So I walked to the corner of the street and asked a man, "Excuse me, can you help me?" He smiled and said, "Of course. Go 2 blocks straight, past the intersection with the traffic light. Then you'll see a crosswalk. The museum is across from the bank." I asked, "Is it near or far?" He said, "It's very near, just a 2-minute walk." "Thank you," I said. As I walked, I looked at every sign. I saw one that said "Museum, this way." I followed the directions and found it. It was next to a coffee shop and behind a big white building. By the way, you can find all the words, especially the ones you don't know, in the description with simple meanings. Great. Now let's go over the 15 new words together. Map. A picture that shows streets, places, or areas. Street. A road in a town or city. Corner. The place where two streets meet. Block. The space between two streets. Intersection. Where two or more roads cross. Traffic light. Red, yellow, and green lights that control cars. Crosswalk. A place where people can walk across the street. Straight. To go forward, not turn, behind. At the back of something. Next to. Very close to something. Across from. On the other side of the street. Near. Close, not far away. Far. A long distance away. Sign. Something that gives information or directions. Directions. Words that tell you how to go somewhere. Great job today. You just listened to a real English story. Slow and simple. You didn't memorize words from a list. You learned through a story. That means your brain is learning naturally. And when you learn like this, you remember more. So don't stop now. The more you listen, the better your English becomes. You don't need perfect grammar, you need practice and stories like this one. And I'm here to give you more. So hit that subscribe button and come back next time for another slow, simple, real English story. You're doing great, and I believe in you. This is Kevin from the Slow English Podcast. Take care, my friend. See you soon.